Alright everybody, welcome back to another edition of Woofta Premium. I'm your host Aaron Walters and it's great to have you here. In this week's edition of Woofta, we've got game variants to go over. And even though I already have those written down in the rules, what I don't have written down, and is still kind of on the experimental side, is three possibilities for mixing and matching items. Okay, and so the idea is, there's three elements to the game where if you mix and match the elements, they really skew the outcomes of the game, and they really throw a kind of a monkey wrench into your usual decision-making process and thinking. Okay. And so in an effort to just keep the game fresh and exciting and new and always fun, I just want to introduce these three game variants here. So the first item is, if you take a look at the crops in the market, I don't have anything here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw randomly from the bag, and if there's duplicates, I'm just going to leave them. Okay. Normally when you start in the farmer's market, you draw the crops randomly. They all have to be represented, each of the 12 different crop types. Well, in this game variant, of course, we want to mix and match it up. So we're going to see how that affects gameplay, how that affects decision making. Okay, and then the next step is we've got the fields here. Now, normally, remember, the fields are all color coordinated with a mushroom icon located in the bottom right corner of the tile. And so what we're going to do instead is we're going to mix these up. We're just going to shuffle them all, and we're just going to lay them out randomly. Still 4 to a grower. We want to make sure that's clear. But yeah, we're going to see what kind of combinations of crops, the crops and the fields turn up. Okay, so there's our mixed up fields going out. Move that up. Okay. All right. So that takes care of that. And then finally, the third variant is what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the resource shop items in the industrial and beneficial categories, and we're going to take them all and we're going to shuffle them up. And what we're going to do is we're just going to distribute them as they come out into the categories. Randomly here. Okay, and then the difference is going to be that whatever spot that the original item was in, that's going to be the money value that carries over to the new item that's sitting there. Okay, and so there will be, in some cases, industrial items, the top tier items, will get mixed up with the beneficial items, the middle tier. And there might be some values. There might be some great assets to acquire, right? If you look out for the deals. Okay, and so leaving it at that. Otherwise, we have our normal game setup, three grower setup. So we're going to go ahead and distribute the random crops into the market. All right, so already we've got 2 charred. Notice that if you plant a crop that's not in the market, you're not going to get any money. So that immediately jumps to the forefront. Like, hey, yeah, probably don't want to plant stuff that has no value. Okay, so that's as far as we're going to get. And now we're going to go ahead and start our game. I'll try to play quickly, and we'll get through this, and we'll see, again, how our decision making is affected by the 3 variant game. All right, so here we go. 2. Yeah, so you might have noticed in a previous video I said I had a biopsy done, and so we're still pending on that. What happened is the results were indeterminate. Okay, so I guess what that means is they're going to send it off to another lab somewhere, maybe for a more thorough check, and I'm supposed to get results back in 2 or 3 weeks. Okay. So hopefully it all turns out to be nothing. But, you know, I'm in the age range where stuff falls apart. Things happen, stuff falls apart, and your health diminishes. So we'll just see kind of what to expect. But, you know, the saving grace I have is that my legacy project is complete. You know, it's just a question of playing as many people as I can around the world, you know, before something happens to me or to them, God forbid. So anyway, okay, so okay. So for productive, we got this. We're gonna plant potatoes. Turn it up. And yeah, we're gonna keep going. Okay, 5 is productive. We'll do this. Okay. 2 is up. Cultivate and harvest potatoes on the right spot. Oh, so check it out. Here's our first question mark of the game. We've got potatoes in 2 spots. So I don't think that means I can harvest the 8 and the 12 in this particular case. So I'm thinking we'll probably just take whatever the greater number is. But we could leave that open, you know. This is exciting new opportunities and possibilities and permutations in the old UFTA that I just can't naturally account for. It's out of finite, limited mind, and these are difficult, esoteric equations, formulas. Okay, so here we go. We got potatoes on the top spot. We're going to go ahead and fact get 15 tokens. It's going to lose its value. Oh, we got potatoes again. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, we got one more. We're going to cultivate and harvest. We got corn on corn, which is 14. Carrots we keep, spinach we get rid of. Notice how we got rid of spinach because it's not even represented in the market, right? So that means, yeah, you got to stay sharp, you got to stay focused, you got to concentrate on what's really there and available. Okay, cultivate and harvest corn. Corn on the wrong spot's 12. Keep it. So here's another opportunity where I have radishes in my weight cube tray. I'm going to dump them because they don't even move the market. At least on the, you know. So far, we've gotten rid of the crops that are not in the market. Maybe that we're thinking wrong. Maybe we should keep the crops that aren't in the market, and maybe they have a special value if they get harvested, right? Maybe that's maybe they're wild card crops. You know, maybe you can, yeah. That's another possibility. They could become wild card crops, and you could potentially score 2, 3, 4 crop combos with a wild card crop in there. Interesting ideas that just kind of naturally emerge from a familiar game. Get to. I will purchase a card. Collecting tokens. Okay, so now I have the decision. Here's the awesome card. Right, collecting tokens. That's a beneficial card, but I could keep the card. And I could put a Benadryl on there and double its value. But I could also lose the card in the sabotage, so that's another possibility. I think we'll just go ahead and use up the card right now. Take our attention. But that is another possibility for intrepid growers out there. Okay, gamble. Haven't gambled? Or gamble? That's my personal preference. Doesn't have to be yours. 2 charge. Keep it safe. Okay. Purchase the cultivator. Disc. Yeah. So when I hit my 40s, like here's the deal. I'm also on an antidepressant. Just to deal with life stuff, passing, the death of my grandparents, and just a kind of a lot of accumulative stuff. And it seems to be working. Like the medication does help me get through circumstances. But the one side effect it has is I gain weight. And I'm not used to being this heavy. Once I reached adulthood, I thought, yeah, 185. That's where I'm going to hover for the rest of my life. And it's turned out not to be the case. Gained this weight. And it's probably life-threatening. I mean, there's a reason the doctors and the fitness people keep pushing you to exercise because that visceral fat that collects in your rib cage, you know, underneath, just underneath your lungs and everything, that cavity in there gets filled with fat, and it's hard to eliminate it. Even like I try to eat pretty healthy, believe it or not. Maybe not the most expensive food, but I do try to eat fruits and vegetables, and various good stuff. Anyway, okay, so return to your shops. Gambling, no. cowpeas. 5 productive. Cultivate and harvest. Chard on the wrong spot. It's 10. Kale we get rid of. Beans. Yeah, we get rid of beans. Gambling's not going to happen. Cucumber, kale, peas, broccoli. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do this. And plant carrots. And 2 cup. Okay, cultivating or harvesting. Beans on the wrong spot is 10. So they're looking pretty good. Broccoli's not even in the game, so we'll get rid of it. And not gonna be cucumber, capers, broccoli, radishes. We don't go. Chard is next. 1. Trinity fields to unharrowed status. Okay, so now we're disking and we're planting chard. Force productive. We're going to disc. We got 3 radishes here. So here's the deal. Like, if I have 3 radishes and they don't exist in the farmer's market, should they in fact be able to be exchanged for one of any choice that I want from the bag? I don't know. I mean, that's an arbitrary rule. I don't know what's most fun, really. Yeah, it's fun to trade, so we'll just say I can grab what I want. Do I want cucumbers, maybe? Chard. Okay, grab some chard. Okay, cucumber, cowpeas, radishes, chard, potatoes. Haven't gambled. Or gamble, I guess. 1, 2. Cultivate and harvest carrots on their own spot. Two cup. Carrots is 9. Carrots are keep, broccoli we get rid of. Cultivate and harvest chard on the wrong spot is a lot. Chard is 9, 10. Okay, 10 is good. Okay, 1's productive. We're gonna remove 2 crops. Potatoes goes to carrots. So now we got a little bit extra. Not enough to make another purchase. So disc. And kale. That's our next bit. Okay, 5. Now we can pick something up. Disc maybe, right? Disc. More disc. 2. Cultivate and harvest kale. Yeah, so I'm thinking like the crops that aren't represented in the farmer's market, maybe those are special underground crops, right? Not literally, but I mean like a underground market. And so maybe they're on the black market and there's maybe special opportunities you can use to sell them. Who knows? Yeah, we'll have to think. See, there's a robust opportunities to use our imaginations and come up with new fascinating scenarios. Okay, so here's the 6. We're going to go with plant carrots, cultivate. Planting's okay, cultivate. Sabotage. I don't want to sabotage. Or do I? Well, maybe I do want to sabotage. Yeah, let's just do it. We'll knock off their carrots. And then we'll plant some good stuff. Chard. Okay, so we've got radishes. So what do I do? Should I create? Should this be a wild card crop? What do you guys think? What if yeah, I plant the radishes and they're not there? I don't know. There may be some great ideas swirling about here. Maybe some impressive breakthroughs. But I don't know that I can think of it all on my own. That's why I need your help. That's why quality comments and feedback and suggestions from everybody that's out there are very useful to help me shape the direction that this game is going. So don't be shy. Go ahead and comment. I have a thick skin. It's okay. Okay, 2. Well, I'm past the age where anything matters. Other people's opinions just don't matter. I mean, that's a pretty cool place to be, right? Yeah, when you're younger and it's like, oh God, yeah, I care about what everyone says all the time. As you get older, all that crap goes away and you're like, yeah, I don't care what you say about me. Just don't. Okay. Okay, here's it. Okay, I'm not gonna gamble. Corn, beans, spinach is not on there, and so then we go to squash. Squash is not on there. So then we go up to cucumbers, and we start over our gamble tokens. Alright, so now we're looking good. Okay, so we're gonna 6, cultivate and harvest. Now I got radishes, which is a wild card crop. So does that mean I can just make it up whatever I want? So harvesting a wild card crop alone may not be worth it. You just get the top spot, let's say, beans. But it may be better to hold it back for a 2 or 3 or 4 crop combo. That's kind of how I'm thinking right now. Anyway, I get 12. Alright, so that looks pretty good. There's radishes. We'll keep the radishes. Keep it as a wild card. See how that goes. Not bad, says I. Okay, cultivating. Oh, I ran out of money over here. That's a bankruptcy. And we'll use our best stuff. That's gonna be carrots. Farewell and adieu, carrots. Okay. 6 sabotage. 3, 4. Okay. Cucumbers goes to kale. More productive. Now here's a case in point if we take a timeout, where I could have been a little bit more analytical and thought about which fields have which crops. And then look at the market and see if the scarcity or abundance of a particular crop dictates my decision making. Oh, you know what? We can go for a 2-crop combo. Maybe even a 3-crop combo. Yeah, let's just say it. Okay, a little bit extra. Get 7 back. 3 in the cup. Chard took a beating. KOPs. Cultivate. Harvest. That's 8 tokens. Cucumbers and corn. 15 and 6 is 21, becomes 42. Gambling's not gonna happen. Okay, so check it out. We've got 3 potatoes. In this particular case, we only have 2 tokens. That's going to be a problem. All right. Broccoli. 4. What am I going to do with the 4? This grower has done well for themselves. So now we're ready to make our first purchase. And now, so we look at the industrial and beneficial categories in the resource shop, and we find some impressive mix and match items. We notice we got a master grower for only 18 tokens. That sounds like a pretty good deal there. Or crop insurance is very valuable. That's only 10 tokens. A steep discount there. So very impressive possibilities. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and purchase a master grower and see what that does. So here's 15. Very unusual. You know, this game wasn't balanced with these items out of place. Okay, so that's going to make a very drastic change to the game mechanics, game balance. Okay, 4 productive. We're going to plant. We're going to plant squash and pretend it's kale. We're going to plant beans and pretend. Oh, we can't do. Don't. We've got to do a little bit of math because we have to figure out our budget. We're going to have to pay for seeding and harvesting. It'll be 16 tokens, nowhere near that. We're nowhere near that, so we can do only one item. We have beans. Planting, cultivating. Okay. Now we're harvesting potatoes. And potatoes on potatoes. Harvesting for free. So that's sorry, that's 12. Good enough for now. Spinach. Get rid of spinach. Cucumber, cowpeas, broccoli goes to radishes. Chard. Okay, so now we're disking. Planting carrots and broccoli. Cucumbers and kale. And then we're cultivating because we have the master grower. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, and 16 tokens. That'd be 24, 6, 5. Okay, 2 productive beans we get rid of. 1. Cucumber, cowpeas, radishes, chard, potatoes. 5 productive. We're gonna go with carrots. What are we? Okay, we're harvesting. We got carrots on the wrong one, broccoli on the wrong one. Cucumbers on the wrong one, kale. They're all on their own one. I can only do 3. So that's 6 tokens. Carrots, broccoli, and cucumbers. Carrots and broccoli are together. 10 and 4 is 14, becomes 28. And then cucumbers is 7. It's 35. Beans we keep. Beans we don't keep. Beans we keep. Beans we keep. Squash. It's not present. And then corn. We definitely keep. Kale we get rid of. Okay. Cultivating for free. That's beans. It's 12. Okay. 2 productive. Not gonna do it. Potatoes goes to carrots. Harvesting. First action. Okay, kale on the wrong spot is 8. I got 2 more actions coming. Okay, so I got 2 more actions. I'm gonna make another purchase. I'm gonna purchase that insurance for just $10. That's a real steal. And then after that, okay. No tractor available. 2 productive. Potatoes, carrots, corn, and beans. 6. Okay, we got radishes, we got corn, we got beans. Okay, we got corn, but we also have radishes, which is our wild card crop. So we're going to plant that. And then we don't have kale or chard, but we do have squash. That's another wild card crop. So we're going to say it's corn, carrots, and peas. How's that for confusion? Okay. 4 productive. We've got peas, cucumbers, spinach, we got radishes, we got squash. And that, we got 2 more in here. But that is going to finish this game. Alright, so we finished the bag. We're not going to refill, at least not in this particular game. And so we come to the end of the game, and we've noticed that Grower A, through a combination of skills and hard work, maybe a little bit of luck, they've done pretty well for themselves. They've acquired 30 tokens on their farm. They're about to harvest more. And they acquired the Master Grower, which gives them, of course, 3 total actions on their turn. Has to be paid for, though. So, alright, so I think that's going to do it, everyone, for this particular session of Woofda. We learned a lot. There's still quite a bit to figure out. The idea of wildcard crops, the idea of a black market. There's a lot of creative possibilities with expansions for that. And so we're looking at a lot of good stuff here. So, all right, so until next time, keep on playing Woofda, everybody. Till I see you again. Adios.